Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Grounded. This is episode 4. Last time we did a bit of scouting. We went over to the hedge, where the Hedge Lab is, and set up a little outpost, but before we can actually go there and take it on properly, I want to upgrade our gear a little bit. Specifically, I would like to get tier 2 armor before we go in there, but I believe our options for that is going to require us to fight things that we haven't killed yet. So, ideally, I want to make the Ladybug armor, because that's the kind of most defensive tier 2 armor, but obviously we need to kill Ladybugs for that, and we have not done that yet, or even attempted it. We also want to make a red ant set, so we're going to have to kill some mites, but that's not something we're going to make for its actual defense. That's just something we're going to make specifically for going into the lab. However, I don't think, or not the lab, sorry, the red anthill. However, I don't think we need to go in there before going to the Hedge Lab, because the item we can get out of there is not something we need yet. So, for the Ladybug armor, we need Ladybug parts, we need berry leather, and Flower Petals. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get the Ladybug parts and the Flower Petals, and then we're going to head over to the outpost at the hedge and get the berries we need instead of, bringing them back, like I said last time, which is why we put a workbench down over there. So, Ladybug. What is the Ladybug's weakness? I think it is only the hammer. Yeah, their weakness is busting or fresh, and we're not going to be able to do fresh or salty or spicy or anything like that for a while. That's a, like, tier 2, tier 3 kind of thing. We have food. So yeah, I guess we're just going to go beat on a ladybug. See how that goes. Because we're definitely not going to kill a stink bug to get the better hammer. I don't feel confident doing that without better armor. Now, we could make the gas mask, though, which would make fighting a stink bug a lot easier. However, that also needs stink bug parts, right? So, yeah, that's the toughest part about getting a gas mask, is that you need to kill a stink bug. Or trick something else into killing one. I've not seen a lot of bugs actually win a fight against a stink bug, though. Okay. I don't think we need to clear out our inventory, so yeah, let's just go find a ladybug. They kind of hang out in this grassy zone, though they also show up closer to the water. I find it's actually easier to spot them over there, but you can hear them coming when they're around. So we'll kind of just wander until we find one. Hello, ant. I need your body parts. Come here. The ants are pretty cute, or at least the worker ants, but we need to kill too many of them to feel bad for them. I don't want to fight two of these guys at once. Try to split them up. We do have that shield now, though, so we can block even if I fuck up my parry timing. Or just take the hits like an idiot.
Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
Alright, I'm out of stamina, so I gotta back off for a sec. You can see, though, it doesn't slowly regenerate. Your stamina comes back all at once it runs out. I'm trying to hit him in the eyes, but they're really, like, back there. Alright. It's good that we killed those because we're gonna need the mandibles to repair our club. So we need a decent supply of those. I don't know how he missed. I'm standing right in front of him. Okay. That was a little less wind-up than I expected. That aphid is making a terrible mistake. Okay, he's gonna hide up there. Am I out of bandages again? I am out of bandages again. I was like, why does it keep replacing my bandages? Because I don't have any. We need a bunch of sap and a bunch of these to stock up. What was that sound? Is that a stink bug or a spider?
Detecting a soldier ant in our area. Proceed with caution.
I like that when they miss, you can actually hear their jaws click together. It's a little detail that I appreciate. Are you still following me? Ugh, staggered me. I don't know why it considers the aphid a healing item. Alright, we're actually kind of massacring these soldier ants. So badly that we actually got the Ant Annihilator mutation, which makes us do more damage to ants. Okay, bombardier beetles. Ladybugs are not that common, though. Like, you don't just see them everywhere. I'm also out of water. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for drops to collect. Damn it. I wonder if I could build a base on top of one of these rocks. I mean, this is too close to where my previous base was, so I don't want to build here, but I'm kind of curious if it would let me.
That is a big spider. I don't think I'm high enough level to take on such a foe.
You'd probably be right, Pete. Not without tier 2 armor. You can also make spider armor, but it's not great for direct combat. It's kind of the stealth armor, if I remember correctly. Alright, we gotta watch out for a pack of mosquitoes in this general area. I think it's like over by that can. There's 3 of them. There also should be some petals over here, which we need for our armor. Like that. Grab a couple more bandages. We're gonna want, like, a big stack of bandages when we go to the Hedge Lab.
A scientific breakthrough. Better than starving, I think.
Okay, we got brittle quartzite here, which is the tier 1 upgrade material. I guess they just made another tier of quartzite instead of a different material entirely. Because before, you just needed, like, increasingly large amounts of quartzite to upgrade a weapon. Up to, like, I think 32 for almost max level. Of course, to upgrade weapons, we'd have to actually make an upgrade station, which we would need a base for. Well, we don't really need a base for it, but we should have a base for it. I could also build on top of this fence. This kind of runs all the way from here past the oak tree. I think there's a... Oh. Mini spider. Oh. So, if you have a shield equipped, you can switch to a two-handed weapon if you don't have an empty slot in your inventory to put the shield in. Whatever, we'll just outrun him. Yeah, my inventory's full. So I gotta... Are you still following me? I can't fight him with the shield, or with the spear, because it does, like, no damage. There. There's no way he can get up here. Because spiders in this game cannot climb like actual spiders. Thankfully. No, we actually might be able to finish the trail marker. I think we have enough material now. Alright, I gotta get rid of some stuff because we have way too much crap in my inventory right now. We don't need this one sprig. Drop that. We don't need... I need a grub hide for something, didn't I? Wasn't I saving it for... something? I do want a bow. It's not super useful until you get like the tier 2 bow, but it's good for aggroing stuff, at least. And there are certain enemies that are weak to stabbing, so those ones are actually worth using it on. Okay, I gotta keep making more bandages, because we need an excess supply. So far, our adventure has been very unsuccessful in turning up any ladybugs. No juice in there. What about over here? Can we grab a juice drop to put into our canteen? Yes, we can. Teen. Not seeing a ladybug anywhere along here either. You can actually use the resource stations to locate specific bugs, but obviously we haven't activated those yet.
Choke it down, Pete.
So we just gotta use our peepers. Really? We can't put juice and soda together? But whatever, there's two here, so we'll just mix and match. Maybe over here we'll find one. I'm kind of like just circling around the middle, because that's where they mostly hang out. Kind of like over here, over there, and close to the water. I know we saw one near the baseball.
Those mites are no match for the might of small Pete.
Okay, we do need mite fuzz. I can't remember what for, but we definitely needed it. Oh yeah, we need it for the ant armor. Oh boy, I'm juggling too many balls here trying to keep track of all this. Oh, ladybug. Okay, ladybug.
Wow, I've never seen what the front of the box looks like before. Lemon Crime. Huh, catchy name.
Now, I'm not sure if we should try using the hammer on them or just use our beaten stick. You can see how much health they have. Ooh, that's half my health. Oh, he's a little bit stuck, though. They do that charge, and that's the one that will absolutely one-shot you, so you want to make them run into something. Actually, this is not too bad. Did you just heal a little bit? Alright, I expected that to be way harder. I think I've still got like my early game mind for when I played this, at the beginning of early access, where I'm expecting everything to be tougher than it is now. And we're just gonna drop the dry grass for now. We definitely need these ladybug parts. Alright, one down. Don't remember how many to go. And we need a head, which is not a guaranteed drop. Think I hear another one? I heard faint mumbling. I see one. Ladybug spotted.
Spy.
Wait, that's not even the one I saw. I think I saw one over there, but whatever. Even better if there's two of them. Wow. I would normally not even try to parry that charge. Drop a head? I mean, obviously the head falls off when you harvest it, but that doesn't count. Doesn't look like I dropped a head, though. I need to drop something else, but what? The stack of rocks. We don't need 2 stacks of rocks. Rocks are everywhere.
Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
They come over here to snoodle the mushrooms and then try to get away before the ant notices them. They do not succeed. So we might have enough parts to make the chest plate and the legs. Though we definitely don't have enough berry leather after our first foray. I do think that with these bugs constantly attacking each other, it does make the world feel more alive. Not everything is just there to try and kill you. They have their own kind of goals. Uh-oh, spider. Did that ladybug just jump backwards? Okay, these two are not gonna fight each other. Sneaky little shit. I was trying to get the orb weaver to hit the ladybug, because then it would have attacked him. But I guess that just wasn't working out. Alright, we're gonna sleep. Never mind. Too early to sleep. Where is my backpack? Go grab that, and then when we get back, it should be late enough to sleep. Hopefully. And then we might actually, if we get ahead here, we might have all we need in order to make the trip.
Nice and clean.
But yeah, I'm feeling kind of good about our progress so far. We're really not getting held up by any bug requirements yet.
I thought I lost you.
I don't see the ladybug.
My mom always says I light up a room.
Oh, there it is. Do we dare try to fight it again? I'm gonna kill this fucking orb weaver first. Parry Master, 2 out of 3. We're definitely gonna max that out pretty soon. Alright. Pop a bandage. And eat. That's an actual spider, isn't it? Yep, that is a regular orb weaver. I think we could take him. Oh no. He knocked me back into the web. I'm noticing we're not getting poisoned this time. Oh, we almost got him. The thing we want to kill them for is a spider fang, I think it is. Not the same one that you get from a wolf spider, because they give you like a venomous fang that you can make a poison dagger out of, but I think they still give you a fang that you can make a dagger out of. And you can see our club is getting pretty fucked up every time I die. It's taking a big chunk of damage, but we should be able to repair it. Alright, we're definitely not going to be able to fight this ladybug. There's too much spider around here.
Right where I left you.
Alright. Repair our club. And... sleep until morning. Yeah, see, we already have all the recipes that you can make with that, so it doesn't give us anything. For the most part, the bug heads are only used for making wall mounts, but there are certain head pieces that you need as well. Am I in the haze? I feel like I got in the haze, but I think we're just switched biomes.
Water filtration tablets needed.
Oh, we need the mite fuzz, but I'm getting distracted because we need to make the ladybug armor. Grab the mite fuzz, because we're going to store that. Grab the aphids and cook it. And head back to our middle base. Which I guess I still didn't put a marker on, did I? We're going to deposit everything that we don't need. And check if we have enough ladybug parts to head over to the hedge. Because I would like to, you know, even if we don't get to it this episode, I'd like to actually kind of end this episode over by the hedge, ready to ascend. Alright. So dump the spider parts, dump the fuzz, weevil nose, ant head. We're going to keep the ant mandibles so we can repair. Actually, what does it cost to repair? That needs both. So you kind of want to keep that on you then. We don't need the clay. We don't need the web. We don't need a quartzite. Don't need the larva spike. And we don't need the acid glands. Oh, there are too many, though, so... I don't know why I have one rock in here. These all in there. Drop the rock. I was going to drop those clovers, but we're actually just going to put down a trail marker. I mean, this is kind of our home base for now, so I'll do that. Usually I end up color coding them, kind of similar to what biome they're in, but we don't need to do that yet. Did they take my aphid? They did. Fucking ant came by and stole it. Little shit.
Better than starving, I think.
I should make some arrows, too, before we leave. What? What are you standing on? If this ant comes over here and steals my aphid, I'm going to bash its skull in. Or a exo skull. They don't really have a skull otherwise. Alright, so grab that, and grab... Do we need these to make arrows? Yeah, Might Fuzz and Thistle Needle. Also, we don't actually have to pull these things out of our box, because this will pull from any nearby storage crates, so technically I don't have to have it in my inventory. Okay, I'll make 20 arrows. There is a separate upgrade specifically just for increasing your arrow stack size. Alright. If we wanted to make the Ladybug armor, we need 2, 6. Why do you need 5 for that? So we need 11, and we only have 8 right now, which means we don't quite have enough. But we should be able to pick up enough on our way over to the hedge. So I think we're just going to do that. We're just going to head over there with what we've got. Okay, well, I don't need another clover. Everything else I think we do need. I don't need the shovel right now. We're not going to be doing any digging over there. But yeah, I think we're ready to make an attempt at the Hedge Lab. Or, you know, head over that way and hope we run into a ladybug on the way. Top up our food. See if we can grab a dewdrop around here somewhere. There's one.
Nice and clean.
I guess that's the real doing the do. Okay, that ladybug was over here, right? It was kind of like around this rock. So it might still be here. I don't know if bugs really despawn. I haven't, like, kept tabs on one long enough to check if it's the same one. Got a Billy Hogs hot dog here, which the ants also love. And it is also a crafting material, but we can't break it without a better axe for some reason.
Hey, Fid.
Think I hear a ladybug? Yep. Also a stink bug, but think if we can kill this one, we'll have what we need. These mites are super annoying. They're like not strong enough to really pay attention to for this fight, but they are just chipping away at me. Double hit. Alright, we got ladybug parts. Still no head though, but we have enough now to make the parts. We just need to find a head, which means I guess we need to kill another ladybug anyway. Keeping my ears open for that kind of light, soft mumbling they do. Okay, we're getting close to the haze. Which used to be marked with a big biohazard symbol on the map, but then they changed the map style, so I don't know if it's still like that. Red ants are aware of your presence. Okay, that means we're starting to piss off the red ants, and they're moving towards a state where they're going to send, you know, ants to attack our base. However, we don't have a base, so I don't know if that'll do anything. They might just go destroy one of our lean-tos. Wolf spider.
Taking a look.
Guarding a milk molar. So this is the porch right here, below the house. There is a couple nice things around here, but there's also some tough bugs.
Choke it down, Pete.
So we don't want to stick around here too long. Where is the haze? I can't actually see. Maybe it's different now. Oh, shit. Bombardier. We don't want to get hit by one of those. Like, they're not too strong, but they will just keep shooting at you until you die. They're not content to hit you one. Ladybug spotted. I believe ladybugs do not have a faction, so they'll never get mad enough to come after us in a wave. They're not really social. God damn. And now he's gonna do the charge, which can curve. The charge is actually a little hard to avoid if there's nothing you can make them hit. And grass does not stop them when they charge. Alright. Well, we know there's a ladybug over there, so hopefully we can take it out.
Better than starving, I think.
If you want to befriend the weevils, you also have to feed them mushrooms ground up. You just keep dropping it for them until they go, okay, I hang out with you. You're the mushroom man. Alright. Nearly there. Like I said before, backtracking is usually not too bad in this game when you die. Nothing is really too extensively far away from anything else. I don't know where that went.
No water filtration tablets needed. I hope all my things are still here.
Okay, where's that ladybug? I heard it. No, no. Don't wake up. Man, I am not doing good at parrying these. Thankfully, they don't have a combo, so if you fuck up the parry, they won't just destroy you. And there's our ladybug head, which means we have everything we need to make ladybug armor. There's another wolf spider. The wolf spiders are one of the only bugs that have a very distinct, like, set spawn points around the map. Everything else just kind of spawns in a general area, but because wolf spiders are big and nasty, they spawn in specific little hidey holes. They do also respawn, though, so it's not like you can clear them out for good. This bee appears to be very lost. Okay. Now that we got that done, I'm going to put the bow on my bar, because we're going to need to shoot down some berries in order to... Oh, look. A ladybug, which I would never expect to see here. Say we need to shoot down some berries in order to get that berry leather. Is that our spawn point? Thankfully, when the berries fall from above, they split like this, so you don't have to worry about them rolling all over the place. So we're going to need a bunch of berry chunks in order to make that leather, and then we'll be all ready for our adventure. I think we might actually make our way up into the hedge before we end the episode, and we'll stop when we catch sight of the lab, because it's a bit of a journey to get to it. Probably should have checked how many pieces of leather I needed before we actually started doing this. I don't know if I can hit those. No, I got that one. And that one? I think there were two of them stacked on top of each other. Thankfully, you can see that arrows will actually fall out. Like, if you miss and hit a piece of the terrain, eventually the arrows will just fall out of it so you can recover them. You only really, I think, lose arrows when you actually lose them and can't find them. They don't, like, break. Why did I get mite fuzz? There must have been a dead mite under there. Or you could say, there might have been. Alright. So let's leather up. So we'll make the faceplate. Oh yeah, the best thing about Ladybug armor, beyond just its high defense, is that all of it boosts your blocking strength, which means that you can tank hits better. It really is the tanking armor. Okay, we get the chest plate. So for the shin guards, we just need... we need more flower petals and 4 berry leather. So we need 10 pieces of berry. I think we can get some flower petals if we go south, or, sorry, north. I forget that the oak tree is not north, but I'm so used to using that as my kind of north star to navigate. Let's see if we can spot any more berries. There are a few that are already on the ground, but for the most part, you have to knock them down yourself. There's a couple up there. This one fell down on its own. me double check again. What are spiders weak against? Oh, did we get a gold card because we killed so many of these? How many ants have we killed? 6 soldiers and 9 workers. So we haven't actually pissed off that many ants. Which means it really doesn't take much to get them on your case. Orb Weaver is... Okay, yeah, they're weak against spicy, so we're not going to be able to get that. I was wondering if maybe we should try to get their weakness before we go into the lab. Because there's going to be, spoilers, a lot of spiders in the lab. As Tully said. A lot of arachnid invaders. You know, I always find there's something satisfying about weapons that have, or ranged weapons that have drop in games. Because, like, yeah, it's harder to figure out exactly how to hit something than using a hit scan, but when you do get that hit, once you start to memorize exactly where it drops, it feels a lot more satisfying, I think, than just point and shoot. That's why I used to love using the Huntsman in TF2. I remember when they first added it, and that became, like, my main sniper weapon for a while. Alright, we got a stash here. It's got some marble shards, which I think are used for upgrading armor. Yeah, like it says there. Which is new. There was no marble last time I played it. You just use quartzite for everything. Oh, I'm stuck in this place mode. We'll just take those. Okay, what are we at? 15? That's enough. So all we are missing in order to make our full set of armor is some flower petals. Maybe that's like the cushioning under the ladybug shell to make it more comfortable. I'm not really sure what the armor possibilities of a flower petal would be otherwise. So, we need 3 more flower petals. I'm not exactly sure where we're going to get those, so we're going to go this way. I mean, there's a bunch of flowers over by the water, but of course, then we'd have to walk all the way over to the tree.
Taking a look.
A bunch of roses there. There's a few flowers there, but I think those are thistles. Oh, we do have some dandelions over here. I don't think those count either. But yeah, roses might be our best bet. Skeeter. It's a flying, sleeping mosquito. I guess we haven't really gone over this way. I think the reason this whole area is flooded is just because he left the sprinklers on or something, or they leak. Because you can see there's a bunch of like stuff that is submerged that doesn't seem like it should be, like a bunch of clovers. So it couldn't have been like that for long. The fountain here is also one of the spots that the crow will land.
Choke it down, Pete.
I don't think there's any downsides to filling up on mushrooms when you're walking by them. Like, he doesn't like them, but, you know, in a survival situation, it doesn't really matter what you like. I remember this door here, but I don't remember what it connects to. It's one of those ones you have to open from the inside, so I can't remember if that connects to the Hedge Lab or if that's like a weird little outpost that wasn't unblocked before the end of early access. Because there was a few doors, I think, that you couldn't open at all during the early access period. Yeah, dandelions don't really have petals in the same fashion. They have little mini petals. Alright, we're not quite done yet. We're gonna make this trek, but I think we will be able to get that armor. Get the armor, head back, take a nap, and then in the morning, we set out. But again, like the Subnautica LP, there's gonna be
Don't even need to boil it.
kind of chill episodes where not a lot of progress happens. We're just working on something. Or scouting. But I don't see anything wrong with that. That's just the kind of game it is. If you didn't want the grindy the grindy survival game stuff, you probably wouldn't be watching an LP of a survival game. And as far as survival games go, this one doesn't really have that much grind. Honestly, like, the quartzite was probably one of the biggest grinds before, just to max out a weapon every time you got a new one, because you'd need, like, 64 quartzite, and each node drops, like, 4 or 5. Okay, we're almost at the end of the flooded area. Coming up on the roses, oh boy. Yep, that's a lot of mosquitoes. Protect me, bombardiers. You can kind of get mosquitoes stuck in webs. I don't think they're good at escaping them. Oh, fuck. That sounded very close. There's no way you can fit in here. I gotta re-equip my shield, don't I? Alright, we're gonna have to sneak out of here. Also, I'm not really 100% sure what enemies use to detect you. I think it's only sight. I don't think they can smell you or hear you. So, if they're not looking at me, I should be able to just walk right out of here. Then we'll go this way to avoid the mosquitoes. Oh, there's so many orb weavers in this zone. Oh yeah, I'm not getting through there without getting stuck. Actually, if I duck under it. Alright. Mosquitoes don't pursue you for too long, so they're not too bad. Bam. There's the flower petals we need. Now we just have to make the trip back. I think we're going to curve around instead of going back through the flooded, hellish mosquito zone. There are more petals, but they would just be wasting our inventory right now. And I should probably use a bandage. Am I out of bandages again? Yeah, I think our ladybug hunt used all my stored bandages. Why? Why are you angry at me? It got hit once by the spider and just ran away. Okay, let's make bandages if we can. Nope, I don't have enough plant fiber. Oh boy. Stink bug. That is not trouble we want right now. I probably should put my ladybug armor on, the pieces that I made. Because then we'll take less damage, but I don't want to damage them yet. I don't want to have to repair one piece before the other ones. So come to think of it, what do you need to repair these? It won't tell me unless there's some damage on it. The music is a very kind of calm vibe in this game when something isn't trying to kill you. You know, just walking around at night, you get that nice music playing, you can hear all the bugs around you. You feel like you're in a little bit of a living world. Even if it's not a realistic living world, it is its own living world with its own kind of schedules and ecosystem. Which, you know, that's another thing Subnautica did. If you actually tried to look at Subnautica as like a proper full ecosystem, yeah, it's not perfect and it doesn't make the most sense, but it kind of imitates it enough that you don't really pay attention to the discrepancies. Unless you're like a pedantic biologist type. I'm not entirely sure that I understand the appeal of those videos of like, real paleontologist looks at dinosaurs from a movie. Because you know they're all just going to be like them going, nope, not real, not like that. That's not how it works. The contrarian parts of it just don't interest me. I'm more interested in the parts where they would actually say like, oh, you know, that actually is pretty close to what we think this would work like. But I tend to avoid those videos simply because I expect them to be contrarian. And if I was ever short on contrarianness, all I have to do is open my Twitter. That'll give you more than triple your daily dose of contrary opinions. But yeah, I guess after all that, I would say that like a real entomologist looks at the bugs of Grounded video would probably not interest me because they would be like, nah, these are not how bugs work. It's like, I know that's not how bugs work, but what are the parts that you like? I mean, not even all experts are like that. There are people in scientific fields who don't have to be super pedantic about their own field. There are a lot of them that are just really excited about a specific topic. Like they're really into reptiles or whatever. And they don't feel the need to go around correcting everyone who doesn't know as much as them and be like, well, I have a degree, so I know what I'm talking about. Have fun with your expertise is all I'm saying. You really kind of drifted on that topic. I don't even know exactly what triggered that. I guess just talking about the ambiance of the yard. Alright, made a bunch of bandages. I guess we don't need to use one because we actually heal when we sleep. So yeah, now we are ready to head towards the Hedge Lab, and next episode will all be about exploring it. Because all the laboratories are kind of like little puzzle dungeons. They've got combat, they've got some navigation puzzles, especially this one. This one is all about platforming. And they have lore. And rewards as well. There is, you know, stuff to find. Alright. So, set respawn point, sleep. We're gonna need food, though, before we head up. You may be surprised to learn that you can't actually eat the berries. For some reason. Even though they appear to be blueberries. Okay, let's make our shin guards.
Feeling a little safer now.
There we go. Now we're properly tanky. And we're gonna throw away this armor. Because probably won't need it again. There's kind of an argument that you should keep your old armor, specifically because if you die a bunch, then your good armor's gonna
Choke it
break,
down,
and you
Pete.
still gonna have some kind of armor while you get the materials to repair it. Wow, that soda really sucks. I guess juice is where it's at for the water. Okay, we need like a weevil or something. We need a snack before we head up. There will be some food up there, but most of it is going to be granola bars, and like I've said, we want to kind of hold on to the granola bars. Those are valuable. I cannot believe this mite is still following me. I'm too big for you to even eat. There we go. We definitely want to have full water before we go up there, though, because there's not going to be any water sources. Well, actually, there is a can of soda, but that's like right before you go up, so it's not really helpful for the actual ascent. And here the hunter Pete stands in the morning rays to celebrate a new day of killing bugs, which he's gotten very good at. Pete is confident and strong, something he's never experienced in his life. Okay, I kind of meant this one to be shorter, but I think we've gone for about an hour anyway. Definitely one of those games where you can lose track of time and just always be focusing on doing the next thing. Hello, aphid. You're in a very vulnerable area. I think they made the bow a little better. Or it might have been just the changes to damage types that makes it feel stronger than anything that doesn't have a resistance to stabbing. I imagine there's got to be at least one person out there who's like, but how come there isn't any vegan options for players to survive off of? There kind of is. You can eat stuff like algae, but for the most part, I think in a survival game, you should probably have to kill to survive until you can get into farming. Because survival is not really something you'd expect to be something that, you know, appeals to your taste. You can get the torch upgrade. It's expensive, but might as well get it now before we need any of the other stuff. Okay, let's start heading up. So to get to the lab, we have to navigate the branches of the bush
Science.
all the way across. Because I think the lab is like over here, around the bend. So it's a bit of a trip if you fall off to get back up here. There's also an area we want to get to that's off to the side, and I always forget what that is. I've only found it once. But we definitely want to go there at some point. I got baby spiders. orb weaver spiders are aware of your presence. You haven't even killed that many of them. I guess the babies count towards the overall faction. Alright. So part of the navigation through the hedge is the zip lines. I'm flying! And with the zip lines, you actually have to get off a couple seconds before where you want to land. Otherwise, you'll overshoot. It kind of takes a second to let go. So this is not the lab, but this is a little outpost off to the side. Not the one we're looking for, though. Oh, Daisy Teas. That's a Ruz Tea. So, in the early access versions, these guys actually showed up in the Oak Lab. I was surprised not to see them. And they just drop raw science when you kill them. They are made of science.
Verbal transcription unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it a wonder that the Burgle Mark IVs never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. All solved with you Mark IVs, not to mention your most...
Sorry to interrupt, Doc, but I wanted to get a picture of this vista, which doesn't look great. The stuff far away in this game never really looks great.
Excellent mustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
This might actually be what I was looking for, this area right here. They might have made it more visible. Reboot. Surveyor System Reboot Test 13. Hedge Observation Unit, Dr. Wendell Tully. Pre-test notes. Increased radio wave interference in the yard. Isolating a single source unsuccessful. Interference uses a broad, roving spectrum of frequencies. Wrote code to alter surveyor frequency every 5 seconds, keeping it hidden from this mysterious static. Results. Success. Surveyor System Reboot complete. TAZT units not used for guard duty have received the profile upload and are currently en route to their harvest targets in the yard. Note: 1. TAZT units used for field acquisitions are showing increased signs of wear and tear, rust being the most prevalent. 2. 19 unknown radio signals were spotted during reboot process. Points of origin were not at fixed locations. That rules out the kids and Mr. Henderson. All signs point to Ominent. Increasing security protocols on all lab facilities and installing biometric scanners where needed. So I guess this will restart the resource scanner terminals. I don't know if it'll restart all of them, or just the local ones.
Scabby. Surveyor connection established. Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials. Visit additional stations to expand the survey network.
Reboot. So this is before the reboot. Pre-test notes. Frequent spacer use is putting a drain on cell volume supplies. Recalibrate the surveyor system to focus on needed components. Save new location profile and upload to the TAZT units 009 and 017 for extraction. Result: failure. Numerous system errors, unknown interference during the scanning process, likely radio waves of some sort. Possible sources: neighbor Bill Henderson. The kids, Inspector Hackett walkie-talkie sets. Ominent? W. So it's not entirely clear if he still works for Ominent, considering all of his technology has Ominent branding. Unless he took all of his work with him. Alright, we're actually going to end it here, but next time we'll head deeper into the hedge. So, this isn't the building I was thinking of. The one we need is closer to the fountain. It's like up there somewhere, and it has a important blueprint in it. So we're going to want to try to find that before we leave the hedge. Anyway, thanks for joining me for another episode of Grounded. I think our little ladybug hunt was pretty successful. Didn't take us too long, and we got everything we needed to continue our progress. We should actually be able to kill a stink bug now. But until the next one, you folks all take care.